Yeah, might as well continue along here. See if we can look at the next one here, the Spectre Slaying Flames. Shiranui employ the power of fire to slay specters. Power burns fiercely through their demon swords and super summons. Supernatural powers that connect dimensions. Yeah, playing a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here this morning. Quite a few of these solo duels that I've not gotten around to doing, so we're going to take a look at a few this morning. Alright, Spectre Slaying Flames. In that era of warring states, heroes across the lands were in conflict with each other. Some strived to unify the land, nations formed and perished, countless battles were waged. No place escaped the flames of battle, and long enduring wars wrought havoc not only on the fields but also in the hearts of people. When the world was devastated, a unique type of monster appeared, Spectres. Spectres misled the people, sometimes manipulated the wise into calling for more war. There was a young samurai who devoted his life to battling the Spectres. Samurai studied not only various schools of swordsmanship, but also art of exorcism. Using the Shiranui style method of fusion of the various arts, sparked a war before anyone knew among with like-minded people. The name of the samurai who vanquished countless specters had spread like ripples among them. Seeking his death, the specters attacked with a large army. Without losing a step, Shiranui style confronted the assault. No matter how strong he was, the samurai was merely human. In the end, he was overcome. The specters trapped his spirit inside his beloved katana. Meanwhile, specters decreased in number and lost much of their power, slipping back to darkness from whence they came. Specters disappeared. Time will come when they will accumulate power and reappear. Now a spirit sealed within his katana, lore of battle and Shiranui style techniques were passed on to posterity by his surviving comrades. Soon after the dark war between the young samurai and the specters, the world ceased to be at war. Peace had been restored, an era where a few new war was ushered in. The battle between the Shiranui style and the specters continued on. The current generation successors, known as Shiranui samurai, this post-warring state ruled, the young warrior shows bravery and courage. Along with Shiranui style synthesis, united with the spirit of the founder of Shiranui, dove headlong into battle with the specters. Alright, ins and outs of the Shiranui deck. Alright, makes the Shiranui deck unique. Our plethora of Shiranui monsters whose effects allow you to banish cards, and whose effects activate when they are banished themselves. The tuner, Shiranui's Spectral Sword, in particular, has an effect that allows you to special summon a synchro monster by banishing itself and another monster from the graveyard. Take advantage of this effect well, not only will you be able to continuously special summon synchro monsters, but you'll be able to maximize the effects of banished Shiranui monsters. Alright, opponent Seketsu Fuma has an effect that destroys any zombie-type monsters that have battled. Make use of Shiranui monster effects, special summon synchro monsters, all while using their effects to destroy opponent's monsters. Need tuner monsters to special summon secret monster. Activate Gold Sarcophagus and banish Shiranui Spectral Sword from your deck. Banish one card from your deck face up. In your second standby phase after this card's activation, add that card to your hand. Alright, cards in your graveyard except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. Target one non-tuner zombie monster in your graveyard. Banish both it and this card. Use special summon one zombie synchro monster from your extra deck. Double equals total levels the two monsters had. Alright, activate Shiranui style synthesis. Once per turn, if you control no monsters, you send one card from your hand to the graveyard and activate one of its effect. Target one zombie type monster with 0 defense in your graveyard, special summon it. Target one of your banished zombie type monster with 0 defense, return it to graveyard. Alright, using the Shiranui style synthesis effect, turn the banished Shiranui Spectre sword to your graveyard. Alright, Dream Monster, Shiranui Spectral Sword in your graveyard, and the non-Dream Monster, Shiranui Spirit Monster are ready to go. Use effect of Shiranui Spectral Sword, special summon the Synchro Monster, Shiranui Samurai Saga. Add time? Sweet. Get one of those up here. Any option we have? Alright. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you target one of your banished zombie type monsters. Shuffle into deck, and if you do, change to defense position. All monsters your opponent controls attack less than or equal to that monster's. Card is banished. You can target one of the page that monster your opponent controls. Loses 500 attack. Alright, banish Shiranui Spirit Master. They destroy all face-up cards in your opponent's field. Let's activate that effect. You would punch him. A bit more complicated than the deck we were using. Alright, need to take countermeasures against Shiranui's Sylvan Saga, whose attack spikes suddenly. Shiranui style Swallow Slash destroys 2 cards, while banishing Shiranui monsters activates effect. Also watch out for Getsukuma, if the deck uses green type zombie types. Even if your attack is higher than your opponent's, you'll be destroyed by the effect. Embers by the Dust is pretty straightforward. Now some. There we go. Cards name becomes Shiranui style synthesis while in its bone trap zone. Interesting. It's the same as the field card, but not a field card. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Banish one zombie monster from your graveyard, and with special summons of your zombie monsters cannot be negated for the rest of this turn. Or target one zombie monster you control, banish it, and send one zombie monster with 0 defense from your deck to your graveyard. Control my monsters, target one zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Control the monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one zombie monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. It's the effects are negated. Tribute one zombie monster, special summon one zombie tuner with 0 defense from your deck. Card is banished, target one of your banished Shiranui monsters, except Shiranui. Shiranui Solitaire, or up to 2 instead, Shiranui style synthesis on the field. That. And special summon. Curious. Yeah, I used to really like Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, but for a lot of the adjustments and advancements they made over the years, a lot of the synchro monsters and link summons, and it's the game I used to play and the game it's become now are a little bit different, but still nice to get back in and start doing some of these solo duels anyway. Nice bad muscles. Made me feel old, huh? Alright, well, I'm not really confident summoning you in attack position, so. Not sure I'm off to a good start. Also kind of Shiranui style synthesis, interesting. That's right. That's the one. Make some new. And I get some new. And you have an option for getting level 6. Be these Shiranui Samurai Saga. Which would be a bad option. Or potentially use your ability. Well, that's advantaged. So yeah. One zombie. Oh, okay, you can target one zombie type monster control. Then special summon one zombie 2/0 defense. Should be him. I'm curious. I honestly don't know the deck well enough to know what my other options are. I know him. I'm guessing typically tuners aren't much higher level than that, so it would do me a heck of a lot of good. None of those effects do me very good right now. I don't need to summon anymore, so I don't need to pass anything from my graveyard. Other than if I wanted to activate some of their graveyard effects. Next turn I should be able to use his effect and then summon a second one of those guys. I'm following that properly. Makes sense. That's me. I was reading that. There's some of the one then. That's the other. Interesting. It's unfortunate because I was totally going to activate his card there next turn, but I won't be able to do that now. Come on for us. I don't know what you did again. Guys, push on advanced ones on too much. The others have games attacking fast push to attack to the end of this turn. Card on the field, destroy the battle. Card effects on the graveyard, target one, summon two monsters, seal, defense, turn graveyard. Since he's dead anyway. Actually, well, that means I'm gonna get direct attacked, sorry. I can eventually read that better. He doesn't have any, so that doesn't do me any good. That'd at least be nice to get them out of there. Seeing what my other options were. The field to the graveyard. Sorry. Set turn to set the graveyard, okay. Can't use it now then. Let me at least get the level 6 guy out again. If I were to then summon him and then tribute him and target. Well, I don't have any banished monsters anymore because I got rid of them when I activated the other effect. So never mind. That's what I was making sure I read properly. Graveyard ones, that's fine, but I don't have the banished ones anymore. And it just becomes a matter of whether I want to level 7 or level 6 summon. Hey there, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Good to see you this morning. Well, welcome. Happy Monday. Level 6 would at least equal his attack as opposed to level 7, which is... all the monsters you gain 300 attack, which still would not make him high enough. Nope, if there was a single monster from the graveyard, I'd be able to destroy him, but I don't have too much in the graveyard anymore. Priest Candidatus, there we go. Working on that ourselves a little bit earlier. Good job. Congratulations, sir. You enjoy being able to grab it. It's not start up more than the single star, so not as nice as it could be, but still not bad. Well, not happy about it, but yeah, this deck's a lot more technical than the last one, so I think flexing it as well as I probably should be. I knew you were gonna do that. It's really not fair they can easily summon that guy over and over like that. Yeah, I literally can't do anything because I can't summon anyone worth anything. I can get rid of him off the field, but that'd be all the benefit it would do me. Might as well. Don't have any reason not to. Okay, 2 banished monsters turn into your graveyard. Interesting. Yeah, this isn't doing me any good. Which wouldn't be bad, because then I'd be able to use, yeah, and summon those, use those two to summon this guy a second time. Out of decks, which is never good, but and I can turn once from their opponent's graveyard as well. Right, there are certain contexts that make sense. Yeah, I don't really need to activate it right now. Fortunately, I have no cards, so I'm basically at the end of my rope. Yeah, it's fortunate, but not much I can do about it. Interesting choice. Still hurt him, so. Yeah, because that would end up doing 1300 and then leave him open for another easy 1800 afterwards. Technically get rid of one of those other ones I'm not using. Sure. Well, I can return banished monsters, but I don't have any currently, except for what would be him. You I don't want to get rid of because I'm using you two to summon another one. Should be the same card, yeah. We use this. It's the only real practical option. Reading that, once returning, you can banish one farm monster from graveyard and target one card in your opponent's graveyard and banish that target. Interesting. Oh, come on. I have one face card, opponent destroys strike. Come on. Starting side of character, one of your banished summon monster to a defense to the graveyard. Do I have a level 10? That's not what I want. I do. Shiranui Sensaga. Got a special ability to turn any number of your zombie seeking monsters that are banished during the graveyard to the extra deck. You can destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards returned. Zombie monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect. Banish monsters from the graveyard instead. Yeah, I guess I got no reason not to summon them. I think it all turned around rather nicely. That one's in the graveyard, that one's been banished. It just depends on. Yeah. Shoot. You dramatic back and forth there for a little bit. The world of humans had become peaceful. Battle between the Shiranui style and the Spectres continued. Shiranui Samurai, spirit of the founder, united to a Shiranui Shogun Saga. Slash a great many Spectres. Not eradicate them. Shiranui Samurai was highly trained mentally and physically, possessed great skill. Couldn't reproduce the grandeur of the founder's battle prowess. To seal off the Spectres, comrades of the Shiranui style rushed to prepare the final measures. Spectres that noticed this sieged upon the fort that acted as their base. Meanwhile, Shiranui style is raiding the Shiranui style Samsara. Finding Shiranui Spirit Master and Shiranui Solitaire created a so-called gate connecting their world and the spirit world. As to be done with that gate, cold atmosphere, the practitioners' chants reverberated. Spectres surrounded the fort, gradually focused their siege. At the peak of the practitioners' chants, the ultimate Shiranui-style force appeared through the gate, the founder and apex. The foremost Shiranui Sun Saga. Spectres were terrified. Among the Spectres, some still remember being felled by this young samurai. The power of the Shiranui Sun Saga was tremendous. It cut down the remaining Spectres, successfully sealed them away. So the war waged for hundreds of years between the Shiranui style and Spectres came to an end.